So many network marketers fall in love with a health and wellness product, and then they realize that there's an incredible opportunity to build the lifestyle and income of their dreams. But what happens when you get started and you run out of friends and family to talk to, and what you're doing on social media just isn't quite getting you where you want to be? Well, the truth is it's probably not your fault. It just takes a little marketing know-how that you may not be getting from anywhere else. So on this podcast, I'm sharing with you the secrets that I've been able to learn from all of my top earner friends and mentors. I'm pulling back the curtain on exactly what it takes to get people excited about the wellness products that you have to offer, to help people improve their lives, and to get you to the rank that you want to be at. My name is Soraya Goddard, and this is Secrets to Marketing Your Wellness MLM. Hi everyone, I have a quick message for you for today. This is one of those messages where it's been on my mind, I've been thinking about it a lot, and then I also heard this same message from two other big marketers, one within the network marketing space and one not in the network marketing space. So I took that as a sign that I needed to talk about it, so here we are. I want to talk about being a, quote, influencer. So I don't know if there's a definition for an influencer. I don't think there is. But I think in today's social media obsessed world, which that's not necessarily a bad thing, so don't take it as that. But as we incorporate social media into our lives more and more and more and more, people aspire to be influencers. And somehow that has turned into a bad thing, right? And like, how dare you want to influence people? And I would just challenge you to think about it in a really positive way. We have been given technology and voices for a good reason, and we can use that for good. I'll give you another example, or an example, of how this has just been in my face in the last 24 hours. Jenna Kutcher, I talk about her all the time. She's incredible. I learned so much from her on social media, specifically on Instagram. She was connected with a couple, and the wife is dying of cancer, and she has been given a couple weeks to live. Somehow she's beat those odds, but ultimately they know that she will die here within the next couple weeks. And I don't mean to turn this all dark, but hear me out. So this family decided that they were going to make the most of the last weeks that they had. It's a husband and a wife, and their adorable family, their kids. So they decided to go to Hawaii, and somehow Jenna Kutcher was contacted by some sort of third-party friend, and they asked, like, hey, we'd like to be able to document this. Do you know of any photographers who would be willing to donate their time and photography skills to make this family, like, to document, potentially one of their last weekends with their mom and wife? And so Jenna went not only and found a photographer to donate their time and a makeup artist and all sorts of other things, but then she kind of put out how to donate money to this sweet family. And I've watched over the course of the last 36 hours, this family go from asking for $10,000 on a GoFundMe account to people donating. At last I saw, it was like well over $115,000 to offset costs throughout this woman's, the last weeks of this woman's life. And it is just an example, one of millions of examples of how we can use social media, whether you have Jenna Kutcher's audience of 700,000 people on your Instagram, or whether you have 7 people on your Instagram. We can use social media for good. We can use our influence, our ability to build trust with an audience. We can use that for amazing things. And so I would challenge you as a network marketer to think about how your audience trusts you. Really spend some time thinking about it. What do they trust you to give them advice on? Do they trust you? And if so, if you've built any size audience, I don't care if it's 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people, it does not matter. If you have people following what you do, what can you do to serve them? What can you do to help help them solve problems? And I think that is just the coolest thing. It's just so cool. that there are people, you guys, you actually download my podcast and you listen to what I have to say. I do not take that responsibility lightly. Now, I'm not confounding it, and I'm not confusing it with, some incredible responsibility of life and death proportions. But I'm saying that you have given me time out of your day to listen to me. And so I feel obligated to serve you. And so I am on just a personal quest to find people who want to grow additional sources of income and influence people for good. That's my goal. That's my passion. And I get to find those people on social media. I find them on Instagram. I find them through my podcast. I find them through my website. I find them in real life, human to human as well. But mostly these days it's online. And so how can you connect with people and serve them and give them advice, snippets into your life, tell them about your journey, your story, what you've been through, the things that you struggle with and how you've solved them? How can you use all of those things to connect with people so that you can teach them about your product, your service, your opportunity, whatever it is that you have to give to the world? I think that's noble. I think that's incredible. And I think that it's just the coolest thing. We get to do this. And quite frankly, I get to do this on the side. Like, this is my side business, right? Don't get me wrong. I put a lot of time and effort into it. So it's definitely not just a minor thing in my life. This is a huge thing in my life and my passion. But this is something that I feel like we're very fortunate to do. So I would just ask you to think about your business in terms of who can I serve? How can I influence them in a positive way? How can I support their goals? How can I help them solve problems? And when we keep that in mind, then we show up as our best selves and we show up with integrity and alignment with what our heart is driving us to do. And that is when we not only get to serve people, but we get to build communities and we get to make a serious impact on people's health, people's lives, people's financial situation. And then in a bigger sense, we get to give network marketing a good reputation. And I'm really passionate about that too, because I see how much good it's done in my life. And I know that although there's a lot of people out there that don't do it well and maybe don't have the best of intentions, those of us who do have the best of intentions and do want to do it well way outnumber those people. And so we get to change people's minds about how many of us are really here to serve others. So that's my challenge for you today. If you found this helpful, I would love to know that. I would love to just hear your feedback, your thoughts, if this is a struggle for you, if you've really ever thought about things this way. And you can do that by either screenshotting this and uploading it to your Instagram stories and tagging me in it, or just connect with me. Email me at soraya@sorayagoddard.com and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys, have a good night. Bye. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed Secrets to Marketing Your Wellness MLM. Before you go though, I have something for you. If you are looking to grow your audience online via social media so that you can have people getting excited about your products and reaching out to you to learn more, then you need my cheat sheet that has 50 health and wellness Facebook Live topics that will attract an audience to you. It also walks you through the secret 4-part formula that you can follow on both Facebook and Instagram that is proven to have people reaching out to you. And when you get it, I am also sending you guys an audio file for those of you who love to listen to the information on the go. You can get both of those things at www.sorayagoddard.com/podcast. Again, that's sorayagoddard.com/podcast. SORAYAGODDARD.com/podcast. Thanks so much. Chat soon.